Hello, I am in Birmingham to ride the West Midlands Metro, of course. So today we'll be beginning our journey at Town Hall stop, and our first tram goes to Edgbaston, I think it's pronounced, yeah. Edgbaston Village. So we'll wait for the tram and we'll get on it. And that has put us at Library tram stop, which until only July 2022 was actually the terminus of the Metro until it got extended to Edgbaston. So FYI, to actually ride the Metro, I've got myself an adult all-day, all-zones ticket, which has only cost me £5, so I'll take that. Anyway, now I am walking towards, apparently, the city centre gardens, so that's something I'd like to check out, so I'll see you there. This is literally exactly what I had in mind when I imagined Birmingham and a garden in the city centre. It's perfect. I will admit though, this building here does look pretty fancy. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the tram stop now because I would like to ride the Edgbaston Village extension because it's the newest part of the Metro, only opened in July. So yeah, that's something I'd like to check out, so I'll see you back at the tram stop. Apparently got a convention centre and some sort of theatre over here, so that's pretty cool. And that puts us at Edgbaston Village, which now means that I have gone through the new bit of the Metro. Yay. So now that that's ticked off from the bucket list, let's find our next place. Now, it's all just one continuous line, so I think I'm going to actually leave it up to Google Assistant here to decide where I go next. So, pick a number between 3 and 15. 3. That puts me back at Library. No, let's do that again. Pick a number between 4 and 15. 13. So 13 stops. Let's go. Saw a 172 go by, that was pretty nice. Anyway, 13 stops has now brought me to Handsworth. So... Thanks, 172. As I was saying, 13 stops has brought me to Handsworth. Now, I don't know anything that's around here, but let's explore. A little bit of snow is always a pretty welcome sight. That path now has led me to some sort of neighbourhood. Cool. Well, this is what you're greeted with when you go this way out of the stop, so let's go back and go the other way. Just walking back now, I've just noticed this creepy abandoned house that's here. Cool. Judging by the charring on the roof, I'm inclined to believe that this house burned down at some point. Real shame, real shame. There's the stop again. Now, let's go the other way and see what there is to offer. Apparently I am now in Soho, and there is a bus stop here that is not in use. A nice open green area. Very, very nice. Anyway, I think it's time we move along now. Now the thing is, with picking stations to go to is a bit different with West Midlands Metro because rather than it being several lines, it's all just one. So hence why I'm doing the whole random number thing. Now there's 31 stops in total, and we are at stop 14, because 1 plus 13. So let's decide where our next stop will be. So pick a number between 1 and 10. Let's see what this gives us. Our result is 8, so we'll go 8 more stops. And we are back at the tram stop, so we'll wait for the next tram and go 8 stops, which is going to take us to Black Lake. So I'll see you there. And this is Black Lake. Now, what intrigues me is that there is a path here that sort of goes up and over, but sort of hangs above the tram tracks. That's the best I can explain it. Yeah, but that's intrigued me, so I'm gonna go and walk down it. I've no idea how long this path goes on for, but you can look down on the tracks down there, and it's really cool. I really like that. Of all the paths I've ever been down on this channel, this is very high up in my rankings. I really like this. You've got the valley with the tracks and just overall a nice view. It's great. And the path brings you to this place. So I think that's enough pathage now. Let's go back to the stop. I think we'll do one more along the line and then we'll carry on and go all the way to Wolverhampton. And well, you know the drill at this point. Pick a number between 1 and 9. 8 again, so 8 more stops. Cool, so that's literally only 1 stop away from Wolverhampton. Great, whatever. We must do what the phone says. Let's go 8 stops. And well, 8 stops has brought me to the Royal, so let's look around and see what makes this place so royal. So far all I've found is a big Dixon's. What? What are you looking at me like that for? All else I can really find is just a few random shops and some very derelict looking industrial building. Yeah, I think let's just go to Wolverhampton at this point. Time to go 1 stop to Wolverhampton St George's. Something I've not actually mentioned yet is the fact that all these maps here at the stations are showing an extension to Wolverhampton Station that's apparently going to open soon. I don't actually know when it's opening, but hey, that's pretty cool.
This tram is about to depart.
St George's.
And that brings us to Wolverhampton St George's, which is the final stop on the line and ticks off the West Midlands Metro. So I hope you enjoyed this entry in the I Visited series, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye. And of course, a massive shout out goes out to all of my patrons and channel members who are listed on screen now, and of course in particular, my first class patron, Joe on the Trains, and my standard premium patrons, Charles, Daniel Geographic, David Bainbridge, Dylan Davies, Manic, Rudwick Carter, and Stuart S. And if you made it this far in the video, comment, I don't know, Worcester sauce. Yeah, do that. Just to confuse everyone.